guys, and welcome back to another video and another Sims 4 build, because we got the new Snowy Escape expansion pack on Friday, and I was a little bit unsure how to build Japanese houses when I first went on the pack, so I looked for inspiration and I got inspired by the lovely, I believe it's Paul Pancakes on Instagram. He did a couple of modern Japanese apartments, and that's basically what I went for as well with these. So they do look a little bit similar to Paul's, but I did change some elements. I did they are very small, let's face it, they are very small apartments. But I actually enjoyed this. So they are modern. I don't do modern homes, as you guys know, so it's something a little bit different. And I did one for my lovely female sim, which is more neutral, and she has a pet cat. And then the one next door is for my male sim, and it's a little bit more on the darker side of life. So I thought maybe my female sim was originally Chinese or Japanese, and my male sim was actually just a holiday maker that rented out this apartment or whatever. So I did use platforms in this quite a lot, and you will see me faff about with platforms, so much chronic. I ended up having to cut out a lot of footage because I just faffed with platforms so much, and all the new stuff from the Snowy Escape so much that I cut a lot of the footage out, guys, because I didn't want you to have like a 2-hour long video for a speed build, so But once we faffed about with platforms and actually building the lots, landscaping, I always find landscaping really difficult anyway, but when we have new plants, I find it even more difficult. And I did actually watch a couple of the videos for build and buy items before this, so I knew roughly what was in the pack, roughly what was in debug, and I do use quite a few plants from debug. It will take me a little while to get used to landscaping in this world, but I gave it a go. So once I've landscaped this, I did do my wallpapers, and I did cut that footage out because I honestly didn't know how I was going to wallpaper this. Like I say, I wanted it to be different from Paul's, but I also liked the style he had, so I tried my best. Like I said, I didn't want to copy Paul, but I also really loved the style he did. And then I tried to use a lot of things from Snowy Escape as much as I could, because it is the new pack. I want to show off what is in this pack. So yeah, I tried. So onto the interior, I use ladders in this build instead of stairs because they are small, and I do a small bathroom. I do a split level coat area, shall I say, and then I have a small kitchen and living downstairs and bedrooms upstairs. So yeah, I try to use a lot of Snowy Escape in this. Like I say, I love these new counters. They are so cute, and they have storage with them, which is something we've needed for such a long time in The Sims. So it means you can clutter them up but still have the workspace completely free. I do put some clutter on the workspace as well as in the shelves, but yeah, I love the fact that they have these little storage areas in it as well. So yeah. So for this side of the apartments, like I say, I went for a more minimalistic look and a bright and airy look. I was going to put this partial wall between the kitchen and the living area, but it didn't really work, so I do end up deleting it. But again, I love the chair that's got the throw on it, more so than the couch and the other chair. I do put a little TV area in, and also this one I do put in a litter tray and a food bowl because she has a cat. That cat is called Mushu because I didn't know any other Asian names, shall we say. So yeah, he's called Mushu. He's also a savannah cat. That gives you an idea as to what cat I want. But yeah, he's a savannah cat, and I thought, you know what, she can have this cat living with her. It's fine. Like, we will squeeze this cat into this apartment, even though they're massive cats. And then I do just decorate it with the new paintings. I love these new little paintings. I also love this cat one. I do end up moving it from downstairs to upstairs though, because I put the ski coat rack on that wall. And then for the bathroom, it's pretty simple. It's the new toilet, the new shower, the new mirror, the new soaps, and then I believe it's outdoor retreat sink, just because I felt like that sink went with the vibe of like the kitchen counters. And I love that we can mix and match that stuff. It's super cool. So yeah. And then I just go back and clutter up the kitchen, so I do put quite a lot of the new stuff, like the plates and the teapots. Is it teapots, tea canisters? In the shelving, I put the salt and pepper, and then I put more stuff on the wall mainly, like the spice rack, the knives, and the plant thing. And then just on the countertop, I put 2 pieces, and that's it. I kept it very simple in this side of the house. So yeah. So on to the other apartment. The layout is exactly the same as the other one, but I just used a lot more darker swatches in this one. So darker wood tones, the black sofa, and that kind of thing. I kind of wanted them to look very similar, as if it is part of an apartment complex or something like that, but I still wanted my Sims style to be in this. So like I say, I did use darker swatches for this one, just because my Sim on this side, I would imagine, was a little bit of a rocker, into that kind of thing. He's gone here on holiday, and he's rented an apartment. So that's basically my backstory for this Sim. My other Sim backstory is it's just her first apartment. That's it. So yeah, like I say, I used darker swatches in this one for him, and yeah, it's super cute, it's super cool, and it's just sort of his own space whilst he's here on holiday, and you never know, he might end up staying in this world. I did kind of want him to hook up a romance with the girl next door. So you never know, I might end up building them a bigger house. Maybe they move out and buy their own house and that kind of thing. So yeah, initially I was just going to put 2 chairs in, but I did end up changing it up for the sofa and the chair. So yeah, that's basically what I did for this one. And the bathroom is the same again. So on to upstairs, and we'll start off with her bedroom, and I do use the new double bed that came with the pack. I love the headboard on this, it's super cute. And I do end up placing this up against the wall. Don't worry, I have play tested it, so they can use it from both sides. And then I put a dresser in front of the window with a couple of little bits on there. You've got the Diwali ball, I don't know how that's pronounced. You've got that little Japanese ball thing. And you've got a little aquarium. I also put a desk next to her bed, and don't worry, like I say, I play tested it, it all works. And there's like books on there, there's a laptop, that kind of thing. And then I put just some little pictures on the wall. Again, like I say, I brought that cat picture up because, you know, she's a cat lover, she's got a cat. And then I just put a little poof on that balcony bit, just so they can go out there and sit out there and look at the lovely view. And then for the other bedroom, I used the Seasons bed in the bluey swatch. I put a rail in from Miskino stuff, and just a couple of guitars. Like I say, I thought he was a little bit of a rocker, so, you know, he can have guitars and he can play sweet, sweet music. He can even go on the balcony and play sweet, sweet music. And then I just, like I say, put some paintings and decorations up there, just to not clutter it up, but put something on the walls so they're not so plain. And I do change up the wallpaper in here as well, just to fit the colour schemes. And then finally on to the backyard, and I put dining tables out on their back porches, just so they've got somewhere to eat their food. I then put in the skiing rack as well, because maybe they go skiing. And that's pretty much it. I don't put much else on there. I put some plants on their back porches as well, but that's it. So, coming to the end of the build guides. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, comment down below, share and subscribe. I will be doing more Snowy Escape builds in the future, so stay tuned for that. We are coming up to screenshots, so I shall see you in the next video. Bye guys!